How hard is it to be a cool guy?
Yeah.
What kind of food do you eat every day? Um, I don't really, track calories or anything, so the easiest way to for me to remember whether, what I ate is to just get most of my macros throughout designated times in the day. I try to get most of my carbs in the morning for the main fact that carbs are a source of energy, they're the main source of energy. Also, you don't want to forget about your fats and your proteins throughout the rest of the day. Those are also very important. Gotta have protein. I don't take any supplements for protein. You guys know this. I don't take any protein powders, but I do eat a lot, and that's how I make up for not taking protein. What are some good tips for a person just starting to get into weightlifting? If you're just starting out, the most important thing to remember, keep in mind, is that results do not come immediately. You know, you'll feel strength gains the fastest. You'll feel a lot stronger. Your muscles will feel a lot denser, but you won't see any significant size differences until about 8 months. And the reason I say 8 months is because that's when you really start to look like you lift. People will start to ask you, do you lift? And it becomes obvious at around 8 months. Now, everyone's not the same. It took me around 6 months to really feel like I started, to feel like I was about that life, I guess you could say. But it's different for everyone. You can get jacked within your first 4 months. It's all up to you. Genetics are very different, and just you have to give it time. Consistency is key. Also, don't get demotivated. If you go too heavy on an exercise and you can't do it, you may be like, well, this just isn't for me. It's gonna put you down at times when you can't do your sets, or you know you want to do something that you can't, or you go to the gym with a friend and that friend is outdoing you. These are all things that can demotivate you. Um, so don't look for results either day by day. A lot of people go to the gym with the thought in their mind that I want to get abs. Abs will come. Do not look for them though. Do not gauge your progress off of whether or not you can see your abs. Don't gauge all of your progress off of the scale. Someone who's 180 today can train for 6 months and still be 180, but they will look significantly different because you're losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time. You're going to look a lot different, but you will weigh the same. So that's also another important thing to remember, is that the scale is not always the right way to keep track of your progress. But just don't give up, stay consistent, and the results will come. And eventually you'll start to fall in love with the journey instead of the results. Gay for pay or pay for gay?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Any bad things come out of lifting? Bad. Bad things? Let's start here. There's a couple bad things. Obviously, there's pros and cons with everything. Um, the first obvious bad thing is muscle soreness. You're going to be extremely sore for a while. Eventually, it starts to fade away though. I rarely ever get sore now, so that's not really a concern for me. The second thing is, once you start lifting a lot more, your time will be prioritized for the gym. You won't care about anything else. Trust me on this one. I was so concerned about being in a relationship prior to the gym. Like, all I was to have a girlfriend. And once I started lifting, I fell in love with the gym. I fell in love with the way I started to look, and a relationship just wasn't a priority to me anymore. Whatever came to me, whoever came and went in my life, just came and went in my life. I didn't care. But so that'll happen. The gym will become a priority. That's either, that's good for you, but bad for whoever's your significant other, because if you start to spend more time in the gym, then that's taking away from their time. Another bad thing about the gym is breakouts. If you guys can't tell, I started to break out. My back is very broken out. It's not extremely, but it gets worse and then it gets better. It comes and it goes. I used to get a lot of acne on my shoulders, but you can't really see it. It's kind of gone. No, not really, but right here too. Yeah. So I mean, that's not really a terrible thing, but if you're self-conscious about acne, then that's could be the worst thing in the world. Honestly, there's nothing terrible about the gym besides, having to prioritize different things, different times, soreness, and that's pretty much it. What are your opinions on Smite? That game's fun, only when you win though. I know who asked me this question, and you know what I mean? Whenever I play with you, it's fine. You have to play the game with friends, or it's just not fun. It's actually terrible with randoms. Why are you black? I'm gonna have to ask my mom that question. I couldn't answer that for you. But yeah. So this Q&A video was fun to do. I wish that more people sent me questions, but I don't have nearly enough subscribers for people to care about my life. So next time I do this, hopefully, I'll get a lot more questions. Please leave a like if you like this video, and drop some questions on this video if you guys want to. I love answering these. Share this, and if you haven't subscribed, then hit that subscribe button. You feel me? It only helps out. You feel me? And you just gotta remember, we bought them gains.